Hi stamping friends, it's Marilyn with Stamping Creations with Marilyn, back once more for a tutorial on making a masculine birthday card. As you can see, sorry I don't have an actual card here because the one I did make for a sample I have given to our 21-year-old grandson who recently had a birthday. So I am going to share the pieces with you and a little bit of how I put it all together and do part of it to bring you up to speed so you can do the same thing. For this one I have used a new stamp set bundle, cling stamp, geared up garage, great masculine sayings. I've seen this particular blob, I'll call it, used as grease on the floor under a car, but also as exhaust, as if you're speeding away. So that comes with, in a bundle, with 14 dies. You can see a number of them are gears, an oil can, a toolbox, a frame to go around this Happy Father's Day. So lots of different choices, different kinds of gears, plus the one that I have not taken out because I'm going to show you what I did with that. So that's a big one that I've used on the card. And I have also used for the Happy Birthday this itty bitty greeting stamp set, two case stamp sets, so you can see there are many choices for what almost any occasion you can use that for. I am using Versamark. I am using for background stamping on the card as well as for embossing the card there. The paper that comes with this stamp set has many different choices, again, different colors, cars. Actually, the car framelit will cut out some of those cars on that particular piece. Steering wheels, wheels, again, just a great masculine set. So let's get started. The card base is Pacific Point. I like to do my fold on the piercing mat so it's a little bit more defined. I'm using a piece of the designer paper that's going to go just across the front. To do this cutting out of the gears, I have run it through the Big Shot twice with this side up. And then I find that it works better if you run it through this way as well. And I'm using the Big Shot brush to go over it and try to get some of the little pieces out. It seems to come out quite well. You can always go back and brush it more. And if it's still being a little bit persnickety, if you use your piercing tool, get it started, and it will pretty well peel off. And there's your layer. Oops, ended up moving that. So for that, I just placed it where I thought it would look good. And then I did stamp my card on another piece of Pacific Point. I didn't do the background on there yet. Using Versamark, stamping the car. See that? You might notice I have a little piece of washi tape on there. I have read, and it seems to be working, that if you put that on there, it gives you something to pull up when you want to pull these cling stamps off your block. Works really well. So once it's stamped, I will sprinkle it with clear embossing powder just to give it a bit of shine. Again, using these colors in my particular case because the grandson that just had the 21st birthday has a blue car. So that was why I picked that one. You could do this card with any color that you like. That will be heated with the heat tool, and it will come back in a shiny look like this. So now I will go back and stamp some of the background. For this particular one, I used the gas can, oil can, whatever. And if you stamp with Versamark, it just makes the image you're using a little bit darker on the card, so it looks like a background stamp. When we did this in class, some of the ladies actually thought we had used the same color ink as in the Pacific Point. So you could do that. I do believe it would be a little bit darker than what I wanted. I wanted just a little bit in the back. You can hear that my stamp pad gets quite sticky, but it makes a nice background. So then all I did was adhere my designer paper to the front, leaving just a little bit of the blue at the back. For the gears, I did use, whoops, kind of blobbed out there, the liquid glue because it's fine areas that I want to put it on. Again, just here and there around the edges so that it has something to keep it there. Of course, having such a variety of adhesives, we could use almost anything and it would work. It's just a matter of what you want to use. So I put that on there, like so. Then on the white, I have stamped the word happy birthday, or the words, cut it out with this particular die, which is like an emblem on the front of a car, and saved both pieces, the back and the happy birthday part. For the ribbon that I put on the back, which I had set on a different table already, I took a piece of this striped metallic ribbon. I used my liquid glue. Oh, I'm right out of the camera again. Sorry, guys. Okay, used a bit of the liquid glue on either end. And my piece of ribbon is going to be too short. Try again. Then I attached the ribbon right across the whole thing like that. And giving it just a little bit of time to dry. Then I can trim it here and here. Again, I'm going to use my silicone mat and put adhesive on the back of this. Attach that to the front. And take my happy birthday with couple of dimensionals, and I think on this one, because I want the whole greeting to be popped up, I will use full-size dimensionals. On the car, I will also use dimensionals. And just place it wherever you like. And then for the final touch on the front, I have these. They are called Classic Garage Metal Elements. And in that particular, you will find 16, so there was 8 of each of the key and the wrench. Cute little things. And that I did attach with a glue dot. Whichever side you want up on the key, and I placed it down here just on the, so it really shone. If I'd have put it up here by the car, I don't think it would have shown up as much. For the inside of the card, because it's quite a dark color, I did use my Memento Black, and again from the new set, All Geared Up to Celebrate. I find I like adding something on the inside of the card. Adhesive too. Adhere that, and there we go. I have a number of nephews with birthdays coming up, and I'm sure that any of them would love to receive this. So till next time, take care.